or finished?
No, sir.
Okay, right. Okay. First, just go through the problem, then afterwards you can write the figure accordingly. Okay. A simply supported concrete beam of span 8 meter and rectangular cross section 125 mm wide and 250 mm deep. Length is given, cross sectional area is given. Is pre-stressed by a single cable in which the total tensile force is 220 kilonewton. The pre-stressing force is given, that is 220 kilonewton in the cable. Next, coming to the cable profile, the center line of the cable is parallel to the axis of the beam, okay, and 75 mm above the soffit over the middle third of the span, okay. The center line of the cable is parallel to the axis of the beam, and it is at a distance of 75 mm above the soffit of the beam over the middle third portion of the beam. Okay, only for the middle third of the portion the cable profile is parallel to the axis of the beam. Okay, and its location is at a distance of 75 mm from the soffit. Okay, now you continue to read the problem. Soffit over the middle third of the span and curved upward in a parabola over the outer third of the span to a distance of 175 mm above the soffit of the supports. Okay, after the cable being straight at the middle third portion, okay, it is curved, okay, it is parabolic in nature, okay, on either side of the middle one third portion of the beam, okay, and it is the edge of the beam cable is located at a distance of 175 mm from the soffit of the beam, from here to here. From here to here it is 175 mm. This is given in problem. Okay, you can go through it once again. 75 mm above the soffit over the middle third of the span and curved upward in a parabola. Okay, curved upward in a parabola over the outer third of the span. So here on both sides we have outer third of the span and outer third of the span to a distance of 175 mm above the soffit of the support. Okay, from the support it is located at a distance of 175 mm. Okay. If the modulus of elasticity 35 kN per mm square and the density 24 kN per mm square, it is asked to find upward deflection due to pre-stress only, deflection due to pre-stress plus sulfate, and Third question, magnitude of the concentrated loads placed at 1/3 points of the span, which could result in a short limiting short-term deflection of span by 500. This we will see later. Okay, first we will find the upward deflection due to pre-stress only. Okay, we have to find upward deflection due to pre-stress, then deflection due to pre-stress plus self-weight. Okay. Now, accordingly, as per the given cable profile, I have written the figure. Okay, all of you note down the figure now. See here, the eccentricity is not directly given. The distance of the cable or the location of the cable from the soffit at the middle span as well as at the support is given. Okay, from the middle span, it is at a distance of 75 mm. At the support from the soffit, it is at a distance of 175 mm. Using these data, you need to find the eccentricity at the support as well as eccentricity at the midspan. Okay, what will be the eccentricity at the midspan? This centroidal distance will be 125 mm from the soffit. 125 minus 75 if you do, you will get eccentricity at the midspan, that is 50 mm, and eccentricity at the support will be, the total distance is 175. 175 minus 125 if you do, you will get 50 mm as eccentricity at the support. Okay, also write the cross section. Have you finished writing the figure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the first question? The upward deflection due to pre-stress we need to find. We will find it. Okay, first one you write. First one, upward deflection due to pre-stress only. First one. Upward deflection due to pre-stress only. Okay. Now write the bending moment diagram. Write the bending moment diagram. See here the cable profile is not fully straight or not fully parabolic. Okay, at the middle third it is straight, and neither of the third portions it is parabolic in nature. Okay, so what will be the nature of bending moment? I will go to the theory part. See here, if you look into the cable profile and the relative bending moment diagram, see here, parabolic nature of the cable, same nature of the bending moment diagram. Here triangular, here also triangular. Trapezium, here also trapezium with P into E. Okay, here parabolic and parabolic with P into E1 plus E2. If the eccentricity is there at the support as well as at the middle span. Okay, see if it is triangle, the nature of the bending moment diagram is triangle. Okay, if it has got some eccentricity at the support, you will get one more diagram like this. Okay, so here referring to all these figures, what will be the nature of BMD? It will be similar to this shape only, and at support there is one more eccentricity. For that you need to write one more diagram like this, P into E1. Okay, write it down, write the diagram. Try to write the diagram by yourself. Try to write the diagram. Are you able to write the figure? I'll write in the next page. See, for the eccentricity at the support, you will get a rectangular type of diagram. I'll write it first. Here intensity will be P into E1. P into E1. E1 is 50 mm. Pre-stressing force is given as 220 kilonewton. So in terms of Newton, it is 220 into 10 power 3. 220 into 10 power 3 into 50. How much? How much?
Eleven into 10 power 6.
Yes, 11 into 10 power 6. Okay, next diagram will be similar to this profile only. Okay, referring to the all the figures, it will be similar to the profile. I'll divide this into 3 parts. At middle third it is straight. Okay, then parabolic on either side like this. Okay. Okay. What about the sign convention? For top diagram, positive or negative, you look into the eccentricity, whether it is above the neutral axis or below the neutral axis, and tell me the sign convention. Positive or negative here? Tell me.
Positive.
Positive, because here the eccentricity is above the neutral axis, sign is positive. Okay. Here this cable profile E2 is below the neutral axis, so sign is negative. Okay. Now divide the whole figure into 2 equal parts. Draw a central axis. Okay. Then here intensity will be P into E1 plus E2, P into E1 plus E2, that is 220 into 10 power 3 into 50 plus 50. How much you will get here? I think you will get double, 22, right? 22 into 10 power 6. Okay. Now if you consider one part of this figure, okay, it will be combination of 2 regular components, that is one is rectangle, and one more parabola. Okay. Now you call this as component number 1, this as component number 2, and this as component number 3. Okay. This is straight one. Okay. It is purely straight. Then length is, total length of the beam, span of the beam is given as 8 meter. Okay. Total span of the beam is given as 8 meter. Then here it will be 4000 mm. Then what about the base width of the parabola here? Anyone can tell? What about the base width of the parabola, this portion? How much? Here it is written L by 3, middle third. Okay, middle third, or if you divide the whole length into 3 equal parts, total length is 8 meter. 8 by 3 if you do, you will get 2.67 meter. Okay, here in the problem it is said that the cable is straight for the only middle portion. Okay, on edge portions it is parabolic. Okay, so here what will be the length? It will be parabolic length for 1/3 portion only. Okay, 1/3 portion, same length, 2.66 meter or 2.67 meter, that is 2666 meter or mm. In terms of meter mm, it is 2666 mm. Am I right? Now this middle third portion is also having 2.67 meter or 2.66 meter, whatever. So from here to center point, it will be half of this length, right? From here to center point, half of this 2.67 meter. So how much you will get here? Divided by 2, if you do, how much you will get? 2,666 divided by 2, it will be 1,333. This length. Okay, these lengths are required for calculation, right? Any doubts here? Any doubts, students? Okay. Now do the calculation. Deflection due to pre-stress is equal to area into x bar divided by EC into IX. Okay. Then elaborate the formula with respect to the sign convention. First component is rectangle with positive sign. So it is plus A1 x1 bar. Then here we have two more components. One is parabola with a negative sign. It is a negative diagram. Minus A2 x2 bar minus A3 x3 bar divided by EC into IX. Okay. Now find A1, A2, A3 and x1 bar, x2 bar and x3 bar. A1 is equal to area of this rectangle is 4000 multiplied by 11 into 10 power 6. B into H 4000 into 11 into 10 power 6. How much?
4.4 into 10.2.
Yes, 4.4 into 10 power 10. Then x1 bar will be equal to b by 2. 4000 divided by 2, that is 2000. Then x2 bar, here I will mention it. X2 bar and x3 bar. Okay, are you able to see the figure properly? Okay. X2 bar, what is X2 bar? This is the parabola 5 by 8 of B. Before that you find A2 bar, A2, that is area 2. A2 is equal to 2/3 of B into H, 2/3 of 2,666 into height is 22 into 10 power 6. What is the answer? Tell me the answer.
3.91 into 10 power 10.
Yes, 3.91 into 10 power 10. Then you find x2 bar. What is the formula to find x2 bar for a parabola? It is 5 by 8 of B. Therefore 5 by 8 into 2,666. What is the answer?
Like 68.87 mm.
Huh?
1668.87 mm.
Yes. 1668,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then A3 is equal to B into H. B is 1333 into height is 22 into 10 power 6. How much you will get?
2.93 into 10 power 10.
Yes, 2.933 to 10 power 10. Then what will be the value of x2 bar or x3 bar? Tell me. X3 bar. Distance of centroid of rectangle 3 from the support. What will be the value? Anyone? Can anyone tell? Answer?
3,332.5.
Right answer. Okay. This rectangle is located at a distance of 2,366 mm from the support. So while calculating x3 bar value, you should take into consideration of this length also. Remember. Okay, remember. So it is 2,366 plus 1,333 divided by 2. Okay. X3 bar is equal to 2,366 plus 1,333 divided by 2. So it is how much you told? 3,000.
332.5.
Yes. Okay. Now substitute everything. You will get deflection due to pre-stressing force. Delta PS is equal to A1 is 4.4 into 10 power 10 minus A2 is 3.91 into 4.4 into 10 power 10 into x1 bar is 2000 minus A2 is 3.91 into 10 power 10 into x2 bar 1668 minus A3 is 2.933 into 10 power 10 into 3,332.5 divided by Young's modulus of concrete. How much given? 35 kilonewton per mm square. And moment of inertia we have not calculated, right? Calculate it. What is moment of inertia? I is equal to BD cube by 12. So B is 125 into 250 cube divided by 12. How much will get moment of inertia?
162.7 into 10 power 6.
Into 10 power 6 mm for 162.7 into 10 power 6. So by this you will get deflection due to pre-stressing force. Tell me the answer.
Minus 13.16.
That's right answer. Minus 13.15. mm. So to this question A is over. Okay, that is upward deflection due to pre-stress only. So minus means upward only. Here you can show upward direction. Second question is deflection due to pre-stress plus self-weight. Okay. Now what you do is you calculate deflection due to self-weight, add that value to the deflection due to the pre-stress, you will get the answer for the second question. Question B. Deflection due to self-weight plus pre-stress. Calculate the self-weight. Dead load of beam is equal to cross-sectional area multiplied by density. Cross-sectional area is how much it is, depth and width, 125 by 250. That is 0.125 into 0.125 into 0.25. Density of concrete given in the problem, that is 24. What is the value you get?
Zero point 0.75.
Yes, 0.75 kilonewton per meter. In terms of Newton per millimeter, it is the same value, 0.75 Newton per millimeter. So we know the formula to find deflection due to dead load. Therefore, delta DL is equal to, what is the formula? It is 5 by 384 into WG L raised to 4 divided by EC into IX is the formula. Okay, WG is the dead load of the beam. Therefore, it is 5 by 384 into WG is 0.75. Length of the beam, total length of the beam is given as 8000, that is 8 meter. 8000 raised to 4 divided by EC into IX. EC is Young's modulus of concrete, 35 into 10 power 3 Newton per mm square, and moment of inertia is 162.7 into 10 power 6. By this we will get deflection due to dead load or deflection due to self-weight. How much?
7.02.
Yes, 7.02 mm. So positive sign means downward deflection. Okay. Now you can find combined deflection due to self-weight plus pre-stress. Therefore, deflection due to self-weight plus pre-stress is equal to, due to self-weight the deflection is minus 13.15. Minus 13.15 plus 7.02. How much will get?
Minus
Minus
6.14.
6.1.
How much? Minus?
6.14.
Yes, minus 6.14 mm. Okay. Now two questions we completed. Next, third question. The magnitude we have to find, or we have to calculate the magnitude of the concentrated loads placed at 1/3 points of the span, which would result in limiting short-term deflection of span by 500. Okay, I'll write the diagram for the same. Question number C. To find magnitude of concentrated force. We go through it once again. Magnitude of the concentrated loads placed at 1/3 points of the span. Let us take that intensity as W. Iterations of L by 3. L by 3. L by 3. This magnitude we have to find, which will cause a deflection, short-term deflection of span by 500. Okay, deflection due to lie load. Okay, these are the lie loads applied. Due to lie load is given as span by 500. It is given. This condition is given in the problem. Okay. So if a beam is acted upon by two concentrated force placed at middle third portion, we have the formula. We can do it from basic principle also, using this generalized formula also, that is area into x bar by E into I. You can use directly the formula as well. Here to save the time, better to use the formula. Okay. Let us see what is the formula there. Due to the force, right? Yeah, here we have the formula. The beam acted upon by two concentrated force placed at 1/3 portion. What is the formula? 23 by 648 WLQ by E into I. Okay, is equal to one more thing. You find the magnitude of the concentrated loads placed at 1/3 points of the span, which would result in limiting short-term deflection. Short-term deflection means what? Short-term deflection is the deflection due to dead load, lie load, and pre-stress. Okay, the short-term deflection is nothing but it is a combination of deflection due to dead load, lie load, and the pre-stress. Here we change it to here you write one sentence, that is short-term deflection. Short-term deflection. Okay, short-term deflection is equal to span by 500 is the given condition. Short-term deflection is nothing but it is deflection due to dead load plus deflection due to lie load plus deflection due to pre-stress is equal to span by 500. Okay, deflection due to dead load is known. It is 7.02 mm. 7.02 mm plus deflection due to lie load. It is not known. We have the formula here, 23 by 648 WLQ by EI. That formula I will write 23 by 648 WLQ by EC into IX. Then deflection due to pre-stress is how much? Minus 13.15. Minus 13.15 is equal to span by 500. Span is 8000 divided by 500. Okay, now LQ is 0. LQ I did not substitute. I'll substitute it into 8000 Q. Okay, only EC and IX also not submitted. Okay, EC and IX are 35 into 10 power 3, 162.7 into 10 power 6. 162.7 into 10 power 6. So by this only the W is unknown. We can find the value of W. How much? Tell me the answer. I have rewritten that equation to avoid the confusion for you. Anyone calculated the answer?
Sir, 2423.10 Newton.
2423. I have different answer here. Anyone else calculate?
6,935.13.
How much?
6,935.
Here I have different answer. Any other who got the answer? Tell me. Let's see whether the calculation here is wrong or let's see the correct answer. Anyone got the answer? Tell me. Or any others getting the same answers which is told by your friends? Tell me.
Sir, 6342.43.
How much?
6342.43.
42.42 na?
Yes, sir.
So previous also the same answer was told by some other, right? All of you getting this answer? Anyone getting the same answer? Reply, students, quickly.
No, sir.
No. What is your answer? Tell me.
6940.
634, sir.
6940. Let's see.
6,935.
6935. Maybe this may be the answer. Okay, because one is getting 6935 and another getting 6940. This may be the answer, right? Correct? Do it fast and tell me. Anyone getting this answer? Anyone else then? Two have got rounding up to this value.
6935, sir.
Yes, 6935. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, 6935 Newton is the answer. Okay, to this the problem is over. I'll take the attendance. Apurva.
Present, sir.
Samim Alam. Sumit Kumar.
Present, sir.
Jyoti.
Present, sir.
Anil Kumar.
Present, sir.
Chit.
Present, sir.